WorthIt Guides has been in development for quite a while, and especially when it comes towards the rebuild. Now, originally I developed it and released it in like 2021, and yeah, it was pretty dang bad. So I've done a full revamp on the add-on as a whole. Now, I've completely gutted it and reintroduced it all, but that's not why I've decided to actually make this video. Now, this video is about WorthIt guides for the War Within. In regards to this, with the rebuild, I sped up development quite a lot when it comes towards everything. WorthIt guides has now been rebuilt for everyone to use for the War Within specifically. Now, what does that entail? Well, I've gone along the same types of modules, and it was all in one key frame. That means no more massive blocks of different types of frames that are being produced for the add-on, so it just makes it a more cleaner and more easy experience, so to speak. However, I did make an announcement on the Discord the other day that I've done a full rebuild and then reintroduced all of the War Within different types of ones. So let's get started, shall we? With mounts, in regards to this, you can go towards the drop down and you can go all the way down to War Within. Now, War Within at this moment in time, a lot of the data is actually missing for all of the old expansions. However, if you go towards farmed mounts, grind mounts or profession mounts, it now contains every War Within mount. This means that you'll be able to get a hold of those mounts. It will show you the specific waypoints, how to obtain the mount, and anything that you need to know that is there. You can get a hold of all of the mounts within War Within, and it will tell you exactly where you need to go, what you need to do, and how to get a hold of those mounts. Following on to that, when it comes towards reputations, if we go down towards the reputations module, we can see that it now covers the reputations for the Assembly of the Deeps, how to get your renown up and all of your reputation with that in mind, along with the Council of Dornogal, and that one's pretty dang good as well as Hallowfall, Arathi, and also the Severed Threads. Now, Severed Threads one took a little bit longer as it's a bit more extensive. However, it's got the guides in the game for you guys to just use for the reputations and the mounts, so to speak. So when it comes towards the early access for the 22nd, that means that you guys can now just update the add-on and it will show you all of these types of modules for the War Within guides for reputations, mounts, and also if we go down, it goes over towards professions. Now, alchemy. So this is one of the things that WorthIt guides originally was designed for, and that was profession leveling guides in game, because I hated looking up on different types of websites and everything and then just being like, why don't I have profession leveling in the game as an add-on? So I've gone ahead and I've done that. Now, originally it had every single one in the actual add-on. Now, at the moment, only War Within is supported for this, but it will be covering every single one of the professions and how to actually get them to max level for the War Within. So you've got your profession leveling guides in here. So if we go down towards blacksmithing, so to speak, it will tell you the material list, how many of the materials you need, and a linear path on what you need to craft, how many you need to craft in order to reach the desired level for that profession in general. Now, I did a lot of research when it comes towards loads of other people's types of guides, and I wanted to just make it very, very simple. Material list, crafting list. What do I need? What do I need to craft? How do I get max level with all of my professions? So I went ahead and did that. I basically looked at Method GG and also wowprofessions.com, so a nice little shout out towards that, because those guides were invaluable to actually try and build out these in-game guides and make sure that they are there and ready for everyone to use in the actual add-on, because at the end of the day, I want to level my professions as fast as possible. So even I'm going to be using this add-on that I've sorted out for everything, and it will cover every single profession. Even your fishing, you have everything to that effect, like how to get everything in general and all of that. Now, currently there is a load of things that are different and are missing, like the flipping modules and all that stuff towards gold making, all of the old stuff towards WorthIt guides. However, the baseline thing that I wanted to do was just have all of the War Within guides for mounts, reputations and professions there on release of War Within. Now, what am I going to be doing now? Well, I'm going to be re-implementing very periodically all of the old guides in towards the add-on and just updating it as frequently as I can to put all of those old guides from the old version back into the add-on for this version, so it's a lot more cleaner, a lot more easier, and everything's just working more streamlined. Now, you do have some things that I have already added, so like vanilla mounts, we have like some farmed mounts, some grind mounts and world quests and ones. So it's just like adding in all of the things very, very slowly. It's all of that, but they will all come back in the actual add-on is what I'm trying to get across. That being said, all of the War Within guides are there for you. It's updated. If you wanted the old guides, just stick to the update prior and I'll let you know when all of those ones have been re-implemented to this one. However, I just wanted a version ready for the War Within with all of those guides. Can't stress that enough. Other than that, have an awesome one, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.